Oh, I'm throwing cards at myself here. That message must be for me. You probably could not hear any of that because I had my headphones plugged in. So good morning. Good morning. I am Jill Coletti with Evolve with Jill. And in these videos, I share pieces of my story and just tools, spiritual practices, daily rituals, different things that have helped me to turn my life around from feeling super duper stuck in like Groundhog Day and, just kind of like not being me to now being being me, right? And living a life, or creating a life, I should say, because we're still in creation mode, but creating a life that I love for me, for my kids, and with my kids along the way. Because truly, when we're on a healing journey and when we're, trying to figure out life, right? Oftentimes we do it alone. We feel like we're alone. We feel like we need to be alone. And I think one of the biggest pieces is to know that everyone's on some type of journey, right? And that we do not have to be alone in doing so. And we can share that with others, and we can share that even with our family and our children in our own ways. So today I am really just going to hop on super quick, and I'm planning to pull a card. And this card is so perfect. At least I know for me, so I'm hoping that it really resonates with you. It says, align your life. What is not aligned and needs to be changed? You notice the picture here of her. Whenever you have cards pulled for you, or you're watching someone pull cards, or you're doing something, right? I'm tapping into like my intuition, my higher self, my guides, and the universe and God and whoever desires to be with me at the moment, right? When I am pulling cards. So, and it's just a way for me to further connect with myself and the energy around me. And so this card, as you can see, is a picture of a woman, and the pieces are kind of all over the place, right? She definitely does not look aligned. And I feel like can sometimes be a really like a battle, right? Trying to remain aligned. And what I mean by aligned is you're living towards what your values are. The things that you're doing in your life aligns and is synced up with your values, how you desire to feel, how you desire to live your life. So your actions and your thoughts and your words and all the things that you're doing aligns with that. So this card is having us pull up what is not aligned. What needs to change? And I have to be quite honest. I think I've only pulled this card maybe once or twice before. It says, what in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties in life. When you resist your cyclic nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it is harder to hold onto this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. If you pulled this card, you're being called to let go of who you once were, or the things that you once defined yourself by. The job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now. To courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness, Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. So the question is, and how to work this with this card is, what in your life is not aligned and needs to change? So the name of my business is officially, I have an LLC called named Evolve with Jill. For that perfect reason is we are all in constant change, constant evolution, right? The more we are working on our own healing and on ourselves, the more we do change, right? And with that change, it's not, the change is becoming who we truly are, or rediscovering, I should say, because we're born who we are, right? But rediscovering that and getting away from all the things you feel like you should be. Stop shoulding all over yourself. Stop being who you think everyone else thinks you should be, right? And that's been a huge thing for me in my own personal healing, as a woman, as a mom, I did a lot of my life was spent doing what I should do. And the last 5-ish plus years has been me figuring out, and rediscovering who I truly am and what lights me up. And thus, a lot of different aspects of realigning. And it's constant. It's a constant thing where we're constantly having to look at and evaluate through the healing, through the changes that we're doing, through, rediscovering who we are and rewriting our story. Part of rewriting that story is realigning all the other aspects in life, the things that you're doing, the people that you're spending time with, etc., to align those with who we are at our core being. And this, if you watch this during this week, it is Thanksgiving week here in the US. And for me, a big piece of this was I did all the things I should do around the holidays, like for everyone else. And it took me a long time to actually sit with, how do I desire to spend the holidays? Like, am I aligned? Is how I'm spending the holidays aligned with who I am and what my values and what my core desired feelings are? Is that the case, right? Rather than just doing all the traditional things that I feel like I have to do. So this is to get you thinking, to get you, just keeping in mind what your values are, what your core desired feelings are, and who you are at your core being, and what you're doing in life on the day to day. Does that align with it? And if you don't know any of these things, because believe me, I have been there. I did not know who I was for a while. Was stuffed so deep down. That's what I'm here for, to help people. I have a free community that you can hop into where we dive into this stuff. I pull cards and we do all these different things, different pieces of helping you heal. And I'm also a Reiki master teacher, so I help with energetic healing. And I'm a coach, so I can help utilize the tools that I've used to help me rediscover these things and continue in my evolution and continue in creating the life that I love. All of these things I can help you with. So if you are like, I don't even know how to align my life, I don't even know what to align it with, I'm here to help you. So connect with me, hop on into my free community. That's what I am here for. So yeah, so we pulled that card. That's all I wanted to kind of just see is, where is that card? And, obviously it opened up some communication for me to share with you. Interesting as well is that when I was pulling this card, this other card hopped out of the deck. And this one is called Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Are you transforming? Are you healing? Are you working on you and taking your life to that other level? Are you transforming? These two cards definitely, I feel like, can be so, when you go through a transformation, there's a lot of figuring out how things now align with that transformation, right? So I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Again, hop on into my community if any of this resonates with you. We do a lot more of this, and connect with me if you could use some help with your own healing and transformation and figuring out how to align your life. That's what I'm here for. Thanks so much. Have an amazing day. Take care.